Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, in her ninth budget speech lasting 85 minutes, laid out a growth-oriented policy roadmap built around higher public investment, domestic manufacturing, and infrastructure expansion. She stayed away from headline-grabbing populist announcements, choosing instead to focus on fiscal consolidation and long-term capacity building. The budget comes at a time when India's real GDP is estimated to grow by 7.4% in fiscal year 2026, with nominal GDP projected to expand by 10% in fiscal year 2027, supported by steady domestic demand and investment momentum. Avoiding measures that could have delivered quick political wins, the budget reinforces the government's preference for capital expenditure-led growth, while offering targeted support to youth, MSMEs and strategic sectors. Public capital expenditure has been raised to Rs 12.2 lakh crore, an increase for more than Rs 1 lakh crore over the previous year. This continues a decade-long emphasis on infrastructure spending as the primary lever for growth and employment. Even in poll-bound states, most announcements were limited to infrastructure projects rather than direct transfers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who described it as forward-looking blueprint aligned with India's long-term development goals. Finance Minister also acknowledged global uncertainties marked by trade disruption and supply chain constraints. She said, the budget aims to strengthen domestic capacity while integrating it with global markets. We look at 5 key focus areas. First, infrastructures and public investment. Infrastructure remains the centerpiece for the growth strategy. The budget proposes 7 high-speed rail corridors connecting major urban and industrial centers such as Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Delhi, Varanasi. A new dedicated freight corridor and operationalization of 20 national waterways over 5 years aim to lower logistic cost and improve cargo movement. Urban infrastructure gets a renewed focus, especially in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. City economic regions will be mapped based on structural strengths, with Rs 5,000 crores allocated per region over 5 years. An infrastructure risk guarantee fund has been proposed to encourage private investment. Second, the manufacturing push. Manufacturing will be scaled across 7 strategic sectors, including semiconductors, electronics, chemicals, biopharma, textiles, and critical minerals. India's Semiconductor Mission 2.0 shifts the focus from assembly to a full ecosystem covering equipment, materials, and design. The electronic component manufacturing scheme outlay has been increased to 40,000 crores. Rare earth corridors are planned in mineral-rich states, while new schemes target chemical parks, container manufacturing, and capital goods. Biopharma Shakti, with an outlay of Rs 10,000 crores, aim to position India as global hub for biologics and biosimilars. Third, defense and strategic spending. Defense allocation has been raised to Rs 7.85 lakh crore, nearly 15% of total government expenditure. Capital spending within the defense has increased sharply, reflecting the focus on modernization and domestic manufacturing. Fourth, MSME, youth and jobs. A Rs 10,000 crore SME growth fund has been announced. Youth-focused initiatives span healthcare, tourism, creative industries, sports, including medical hubs, a Khelo India mission, and 1 girls' hostel in every district. Fifth, tax reform and ease of doing business. The new income tax will come into effect from April 2026. Penalties are being rationalized and litigation reduced. IT sectors get a unified safe harbor regime, while foreign cloud service providers using India data centers get tax holiday till 2047. Custom duties have been simplified through income tax slabs remains unchanged. Despite the expansionary capex push, fiscal discipline remains intact. The fiscal deficit is pegged at 4.3% of GDP, with government debt continuing to decline.